I'm sending this as a video because I have apparently completely messed up my right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, and forearm with repetitive stress crap, and who knows what else. But anyhow, it's very, very painful for me to try to type now, so I'm going to talk instead. What I wanted to say was that I have finally mailed the Globe, and it's on its way to you. No signature required, which is, I hope, is okay. And you you should get it probably this week, if not, certainly early next week. Katrina said that she wanted to be in on our sharing the experience because the Globe had been up on a shelf in her room for much of the time she was growing up. So this will be a bonding thing for all three of us. Incidentally, in respect to your last email, which I haven't answered yet, but I will. When I was in partly in response to this, when I was in one of the office stores, Max or Despot or whichever, I forget, I was buying a new desk to try to do something with my study here, so it won't be quite as much of a trip and break your neck hazard trap as it is now. Plus, also something that would maybe be easier on my on what I'm doing to my arm. I meant to buy a chair, but I didn't do that. But anyhow, this is a long way around the mulberry bush that used to grow back behind Grandmother Quinby's house, if you remember. The That's across the street from our house. The young man who was checking me out, I had some complicated stuff because I had a bare hard drive, and I had an order for the desk, and I had an order for a chair, which apparently I never remember to get, but that's another story. And he was obviously a newbie. He was a probie. He was an apprentice, and he kept asking Nathan for assistance. And so when Nathan wasn't there, I said to him, "Yeah, it's complicated learning a new job, isn't it?" And he said, "Yeah," he said, I just got out of the Army, and he was excited about that. And I said, "Oh, that is so cool, and I'm glad you have a job." I'm going to go back and say something to him. I'm not sure what, but I want to do more business with him and try to give him the kind of pats on the back that you got while you were at the monument in Washington. I'm thinking about it right now, and I got an email from one of the companies that transcribes tapes, and I'm going to explore that. In the meantime, of course, imagine if you and Dad had this way of communicating. Would that not have been cool? Yeah, he'd have been self-conscious, but he'd have come through, And you, Mr. Self-Consciousness, for when you were younger, you'd have come through too, and I think it would have been a great thing. Well, the digital age brings progress. It also brings nuclear proliferation and drone strikes and stuff, so whatever. But anyhow, this is something that's good, I think, and I'm able to communicate with you without the serious pain of my arm. I love you, and I'm going to send you this message right now. Bye.